everyone. Is the mic? Yeah, the mic's working. You can't tell me it's not working. I see it's working. Hi, everyone. Hi, Foggy. Hi, Daya. Hi, Toki. Oh, hi. I didn't expect to see you here, but hello. I'm not muted. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Red Nosed. I see you're lurking, but that's okay. And yeah, today is not a normal stream day, but spring break leads to fun things. But hi, May. Hi, everybody. Okay, as you can see by the title, today's just chatting day. Really quick, I want to get this out of the way. I will be testing theories today. If you can't, if the title is anything to go off of. We know I am bad at keeping focus. On Sunday stream, I was eating caffeine gum, and you know, I was like, okay, maybe the caffeine is what's keeping me in check. I sound like a squirrel. I don't sound like a squirrel, right? No. The microphone peaks really weirdly if I sound like a squirrel. So I believe I do not sound like a squirrel. Theories, yeah. So the theory we're testing today is what keeps me focused. Is it just chewing normal gum? It's just the act of chewing something that keeps me focused? If that's a yes, then does it get better? Am I more like one-track mind and actually like go for it if I add I have gum with caffeine? So I'm gonna take the wheat gum that I've been eating and we're gonna see if that's any different than the normal gum. And then after that, we're gonna try, I got Foggy recommended really high content caffeine gum. So yeah, gum she found in college. Yeah, okay. I'm going with the gum because I like gum and it was free. So like one of my classes when I first went into it basically had Taya, you want to take the Halo too? You took everything else. Would you like to take the Halo too? Hi. So let me describe this where you can see my entire brain in the process. So basically I was given 2 packs. Oh God, it's getting worse. I was given 2 packs of like a sample gum that was created by one of my teacher's past students and whatnot. So I just had it and I took one during class and it was like the most hyper focused I'd ever been. It also made me very jittery. So I'm like, that's the thing. This is the theory. Yeah, this is the baldness is not part of the theory, but yeah, theory. We're gonna test if I can be more focused. I'm gonna leave it to you guys because obviously we were doing this last time while I was playing Power Wash and that was basically just chatting, but I still had the game to keep me on track. Oh, God. Guys, I don't look like a dragon or an angel anymore. Oh wait, I need to give you guys the option to take my wings away. Wait, give me this. 1 second. I haven't done a like straight just chatting stream. There you go. You can have that one too. Have fun. Yeah, you can finally clip the wings. I really hope you don't clip my wings, but you Hey guys, it's the bald cat girl arc. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? My head jiggles. Hi. Oh God, Red Nose, that's so much worse than your normal freaking. That's so much worse than what you normally say. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna take this piece of gum just because I want to get this started. We're gonna see. Like, I'm gonna leave it to you guys. I know normally at the start of stream, I'm more focused than I am towards the end. I don't know how long today's stream's gonna go, but it'll depend. We'll see if I can come up with stories. Hey, I got my hair back. Okay, that's nice. So again, if me chewing the gum is extremely distracting and or gross or anything of that, I can always stop this challenge, but we're gonna be there. Gum makes me bulb. Gum does not make me bulb, okay? No, it does not. All right? No. Also, this gum tastes like grape Dimetapp cough syrup, and I am so happy. Gum ASMR. Can you guys hear me chew it? You can't hear me chew it, right? Like, yes, there's the gum in my mouth and I'm gonna have to take pauses. Like, I keep stuffing it into my cheek to, like, actually speak, but there. I can't believe you wasted all of your points on that, Daya. AUs are getting out of hand, guys. You know, there's alternate universe bald cat girl Civ. I'd be scared. I'd be very scared. Should there be gum ASMR? I'm not turning off my noise filter so you can hear me chew gum. No. If you can hear it randomly, sure, I'll give it to you, but I'm not gonna willingly do that. Also, there'd be so much other noise It would not be great. The effort to pin that. Milk pinned the message? Oh, it was pinned by Milk. Okay. Well, whatever. No. Just no. You know, because of that, I'm gonna start this off with a very strong conversation. You know what? Guys, if you can't tell, don't turn off. Yeah, I'm not turning off the noise gate. The noise gate's staying. The noise gate's staying, the filters are staying, everything's staying. I'm not changing that because I'll never remember to fix it. But yeah, I did ping about the server schedule or the stream schedule on Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Which was early and I didn't have my thing. Right before stream today, I did update the schedule. So we have the schedule for Saturday and Sunday. We do have streams both days. However, Saturday stream is an hour later than what used like an hour later than it is right now. It's at 3 p.m. Pacific time instead of what we had been having at 2:30. Because Saturday and Sunday and next Wednesday and next Friday are cookie card pre-releases, okay? And I am going to them. They are Shadow Milk based. They have Black Sapphire playmats that I can get, okay? Okay? I'm going to all of them and I am changing around every schedule as much as I can to fit them. And I will not stop that. Okay? Okay? We're going to it. Well, not we, but whatever. So yeah, because you said the gum ASMR, we're starting with talking about Cookie. Who's your favorite first? Who's your favorite now, Togi? Max Splatoon Sky. Okay! We will get back to Splatoon next week. I will start actually focusing on trying to figure out when to do the Nuzlocke, because the Nuzlocke needs a big stream. Wait, Foggy, when did you say the stream, whatever, you know, I'm starting to think that the Nuzlocke should be the big, like, hurrah for, what's it called? I can't, God, the gum is not giving me words! The gum's not giving me words! What's it called? Anniversary! That's the word! We need the anniversary. I think I want the big single-player Nuzlocke for, Imaginators to be as my anniversary. I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'll figure out when that is, and however close I can get to it, that's what it's gonna be. It's probably gonna have to be like a 12-hour stream or longer. Custom stream? Yeah, maybe. Possibly. I mean, well, it'll be mostly on the gaming side, but it's gonna go. Which one? Just whenever I first streamed. But, hi Sky, day's going great. Hi Dino, welcome in Dino. And, hi Dark, welcome in Dark. Does your hair look wrong? No, don't say my hair looks wrong. My hair is perfectly fine. My hair has not changed, okay? I'm telling you. You don't need to see my forehead for everything to be there. Look, I'm normal. I'm normal. You guys can't strip everything. It's the same hair. What do you mean? They mean that I look wrong when I'm not bald, I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's the point. Hopping gummy? Wait, do you have like Gushers in your mouth right now, Dino? I want Gushers. Gushers. I miss like the strawberry ones. I used to have them all the time in middle school. Hi. How you doing? I bet you're wondering how I ended up like this. June 6th? Oh, that's a while. That's not too long. Okay. We're gonna... Wait, when was the... June 8th? Oh, June 8th, not June 6th. I can read. 8, not 6? It's close enough! That's why she has bangs. Hi. Look, my hair doesn't attach. It doesn't attach. It's great, isn't it? 8th? I can read! Okay, I read it after the fact. Okay, wait, let me look really quick on YouTube and see when my first video was. Because that could also be an idea. Like, that's not a stream thing. But one of my first, like, Skylanders was one of the first things to start making videos about, so we could also do that. I'd rather it be sooner than later. I know May is gonna be iffy, though, because I graduate in May. And I don't know what's going on in that sort of realm. Gum ASMR. We're not getting gum A- Okay, I'm unpinning this stupid message. No. How do I unpin it? Unpin. Okay, no gum ASMR. No gum ASMR. Oh, God.
An announcement.
Hi, Mulg. Welcome in, Mulg. Thank you for the raid, by the way, and welcome in, Raiders. I don't mind my lack of bangs at the moment. They'll be back in a second. I promise. I promise. I don't normally look like this. But hi Raiders, if you don't know me, I am Civial, a Dragon Angel VTuber. I am currently chewing gum right now, so please, if I sound weird, don't mind that. We're testing theories on what keeps me on track, what does what. But welcome in, and I hope you had fun with Repo. I haven't played Repo in a while. I also was always really bad at Repo, but anyway, I hope you had fun. If you need to raid and run, please take care of yourself, Mulg. And hi Green Bean. Hi Blues. Hello. Did you say you're graduating? I'm graduating college. I am graduating college in May. Unless something goes seriously wrong, I am graduating college in May, and that's what's going on. So yeah, good timing, because almost boldness. Okay, the Raiders don't need to see the boldness, guys. The Raiders do not need to see the boldness. Okay? Okay? But yeah, graduating college in May, unless I somehow fail a class, then that'll suck, and I'll graduate in the summer. But it should not happen with the classes I have right now, being like bowling that does not have assignments, and ceramics in which I just need to build things, and a class that literally has her dog run around and shit in corners. I don't think that one's gonna cause issues. I'm only worried about one of my classes, and that's a dude who literally goes round robin and he's like, so you need to post on LinkedIn and you need to be a functional adult, and that's what you need to do. And that, yeah. College and get spring breaks, you wanted to? I don't know why my college, I mean, they just give days, they give a lot of days off. And truthfully, if they didn't give us spring break, I'm pretty sure all of the teachers would just boycott. They leave a lot. I've had a lot of classes just get canceled. I don't know if this is a normal college thing, but they just leave and that's it. What do you study? Nickname catches me off guard every single time. I am going for marketing. I'm going for a marketing degree right now. Let me take the drink really quick. Thank you, Togi. Sip, sip, and thank you. Just because if freaking Frost was here, he'd force me to say the sip, sip, but he's not here, so I didn't technically need to do it. Anyway, yeah, marketing. We're studying marketing, even though this semester is like the first and only semester that actually taught me anything relating to marketing. Caffeine's already kicked in. I don't have caffeine. This is the normal gum. I only have a normal gum. This is a grape icebreakers ice cube arctic grape artificial flavors many gum. That's what it says on the top of this. It's 5 calories per serving. Serving size of 1 piece. Yeah. No, this is not caffeine gum. I don't know if the caffeine gum's gonna affect it. You don't like gum? I like gum for the flavor. I don't necessarily like chewing the gum because I like to chew it for too long and then it gets hard and then it's gross. If you swallow it, I don't want to eat it. No. The one thing with gum is I cannot swallow it. No matter what I do, I cannot swallow the gum. Even if like I know I have nowhere to throw it out, I just kind of stuff it in my cheek and I just have to sit on it until I find something. You're scared for caffeinated sip, but why? This is just sugar. This is just what sugar does to me. Watch the caffeine like make me sleepy, but more one-tracked. That would be funny. I'll let you know when this gum gets hard. The more I have to drink water, the faster this gum is gonna go bad, and I'll spit it out, and then I'll get the caffeine gum. Also, Foxy, welcome in, welcome in. Functional bodies. I'm not chewing. You know what? I do have a gumball machine with some really old gum in it that I'm pretty sure has a layer of dust on the top of it. If I have some kind of reason to go and take one of those gumballs, I will go and take one of those gumballs and eat it on stream. I don't think there are issues. How do you change Pokemon? ! Avatar space the Pokemon name you want to change to. Not every Pokemon's in there, by the way. Do it? That's just saying do it isn't enough, Togi. It's not enough. It's not enough at all. I need to take a drink myself really quick. I had Arby's for lunch and I like the taste of Arby's because of Red Ranch, but I did not drink enough water with lunch at all. What are Arby's? You don't know what Arby's is? Wait. You don't know what Arby's is? Arby's roast beef. Images. It genuinely looks really gross in this picture, And I'm gonna put it up on screen anyway. This is our beef. They're roast beef sandwiches mostly. Ew. I like the red ranch. I like the red ranch, okay? I like the red ranch. That is it. I don't care for the rest of it. I just like the red ranch. And their curly fries. If they cook their curly fries well, I like good curly fries. Get it away. Ew. What do you mean? Okay. Okay. You, Shadow, cannot speak, okay? The British cannot speak on this matter, okay? Removing the picture. No. Nuh-uh. Arby's, I feel like, is very 50-50. I like the classic roast beef sandwich as long as I can dip it in red ranch. And then, yeah. That's it. Okay, I'm not saying I shouldn't speak. Just on this specific matter, Red Nose, there's a very big difference. You can't speak at all? I can speak greatly, okay? I think Togi here, Togi has been, you know, has eaten with me before, right? I think Togi can appreciate the food I like. You know, like Thousand Island on tacos. Have I ever seen Scrandle? What is Scrandle? Hello, Scrandle. What is that? Thrilling web game of food comparison. View exotic and delicious scran from around the world and guess which is superior. What the heck? No. No, I have not. I might use that for a future stream. I'll look into it. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna keep that tab open. I've never heard about that, by the way. Sanji, go back to school. If you are in school, go back to schooling. Go learn. Go learn, Sanji. You're not gonna learn anything here. Except how unhinged I can be on a weekday, apparently. Alright, I need to spit out this gum. Alright. I'm gonna give you guys a poll, right? You guys are gonna get a poll. /poll. I'm gonna let you choose which gum next. Because this is the only chance you're gonna get for this. You either get old crusty gum or we go straight to the next caffeine gum. That is there. I think that's how you spell caffeine. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Alright, you guys get your poll. You get the poll. If you choose the old crusty gum, I need to go and dig it out of the gumball machine. If we just go straight to caffeine, then I have all of that stuff on my desk. We'll probably take 2 pieces. Yeah, we'll probably take 2 pieces of the caffeine one. But yeah, speak now in the poll or forever hold your peace. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I already spit out the gum and I lost my train of thought. I think we at least know that gum itself does something. I think that's what we found out. Is that a gray Eevee? I think that's a shiny Eevee. If you're talking about Foggies, that's a shiny Eevee. Hamburger? Guys, we could talk about burger logic. You're too scattered. I'm always scattered. You know, this should not be surprising at all. All right. Oh, I also forgot to do the what's it called? I forgot to add the jingle jingle sound alert. Oops. I'll have that done by Saturday. I know Foggy sent it to me like right after stream and I just forgot to put it into stream elements or stream ping number. Whatever. It's there. All right. It looks like we're jumping straight to the caffeine gum. I'm just gonna start getting that ready because these come in like pill tablets and I need to pop it out of the thingy. But you know, we're just gonna take 1. I know it's not gonna do much, but I only have 2 more left and I don't want to use them all. Like after this, like I have 3 in total and I don't want to just like, if I just have 1 left, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing drugs. This is not drugs. Okay. This is not drugs. This is caffeine, completely legalized. No, it's nuh-uh. It's not like I'm going and testing like cough syrups. No, this is technically drug. Guys, don't make it sound worse than it is. This is a piece of gum with 40 milligrams of caffeine. Okay. He is a drug. Shush. Shush. Going straight to the caffeine gum. To my mouth. God damn, it's crunchy. God. Give me 1 second. I can't deal with the crunch. Are you falling? God damn it. It's not. Okay. Okay. It is not as bad as you guys are making it out to be. Okay. This is literally a piece of gum with caffeine. Less caffeine this piece has than a freaking like cup of soda. Okay? Okay? I could go and get the RC out of the fridge and it would have more caffeine than this piece of gum in my mouth right now. Okay? Doing drugs. I'm not doing drugs. Crunch. If you guys could hear that crunch, it's there. No, this gum in particular has like a hard, like crunchy shell around it. I don't know why it has a shell. Every single piece I've had has a shell. Okay, you want me to check? I don't think there is an expiration date on this. Ingredients, directions, caffeine. What does caffeine do? It doesn't tell me. Focus and energy, the website for the gum. Warning, contains 40 milligrams of caffeine per piece. Not recommended for children, pregnant, or breastfeeding women, and persons sensitive to caffeine. I wonder if I qualify for the last one. Highly doubt it, though. 9 pieces. Dietary supplement. 0 sugar. L-theanine plus B vitamins. Natural caffeine. What is natural caffeine versus unnatural caffeine? Is any caffeine natural? Say anything expired last year? It doesn't say it's expired. It's the only way you're alive after not sleeping. Okay, maybe sleep. Maybe sleep before going to caffeine, okay? That's what needs to happen. Caffeine grows from a plant? It's a plant? Oh. Wait, what does caffeine plant look like? Caffeine plant. I don't know caffeine. It's a type of holly. North American plant that contains caffeine. Evergreen shrub, is native to southeastern US. Huh. I would have never known. I thought it was like a chemical or something. I don't know. Why? Why are you looking at me like that? Coffee beans. How do we go from caffeine to coffee? See, guys, with that's probably not the best, not the best person to be in my corner. I didn't know. I knew coffee was a thing, but caffeine? Caffeine is not coffee, is it? Is it not? Is it? This is not common knowledge, by the way. This is very much not common knowledge. Okay. Okay. Since we're talking about this, I know things, right? I know things. And you know what? I did end up fixing my mom's computer. I don't know how many of you saw that short yesterday. Not my finest short, but I was called in to, like, I was woken up this morning, or yesterday morning, by my mom, and she was like, hey, I can't connect to the internet with my Outlook account, or Excel, or any of that fun stuff. I need your help. And, okay, so I didn't know what to do, but I go over, and I immediately Google it. I do everything that it's, like, prompting, and nothing is working. And I'm like, okay, maybe she just doesn't have drivers updated or something. So I go in and try and update the drivers, doesn't work. The video time comes up, still not working. I ended up going in and having to reinstall the current Microsoft update, and that thankfully fixed it. If that didn't work, I had no other ideas, but it did work. Was she signed out of OneDrive? No, it literally, she would open up OneDrive as the application, and it would say this app is not connected to the internet, even though the computer was connected to the internet and everything that was not Microsoft was working. So it was weird. Grandma got hacked a couple days ago. Hopefully nothing important got stolen from that. My mom's Facebook almost got hacked, but thankfully she had 2-factor enabled. That's all I have. Thankfully I haven't gotten hacked recently either, but everything I have is like triple 2-factor verification, so we got PCs. Any Linux users here? Good luck finding a Linux user. I am not. I used to be an Apple user. I used to have a Mac, because it was a hand-me-down. And I would have gotten another one, except it was not, I could not do what I wanted. I could not be streaming on a Mac very easily. So I got a Windows, and I'm on a Windows, and it does Windows things, and I can do things on my Windows. Around campus, but that's about it. Got hacked on Discord before? A lot of you guys have gotten hacked on Discord. Was it Sanji that recently got hacked? Like, hi Sanji! Was it, or was it Otter? Maybe it was Otter. I can't remember. It was someone. Someone recently got like 2 different accounts hacked back to back. Otter? Okay. Yeah. It was Otter? Okay. I remembered it was someone. I just couldn't remember exactly who. But yeah, how do you guys get your friggin' Discords hacked? Do you just click on a bad link? Like, do you actually get DMs? I don't get DMs. The bell had already rung and you're on the bus when you joined? Okay. Okay. If you're not in class, then that's fine. Alright? As long as you're, you know, as long as you're on the way home. As long as no one's gonna question you for watching the random Twitch streamer on the internet. You're good. Links no two-factor? Okay. That makes sense. Just ignore all DMs unless you're talking to them in a server already. Yeah. I am glad I don't get a lot. Like, I can look. Discord. When was the last time I got a DM? Because everything goes straight to message requests. I never look at them. Over a month ago. How long exactly? December. The last one I got was in December. It's fun. One probable spam. Oh. I see. I see. Okay, yeah. Anyway, yeah, let me close this before I get distracted. But yeah. Security is awful. Isn't a lot of, like, website security awful from what I've heard? I don't know much about it, but I can just imagine. It seems like a lot of it's also user error. Like, not having two-factor. Why not just have two-factor? Especially, like, get an app on your phone, like the Google authentication app or whatever, that just has all the numbers pop up. It's so simple, and they're all just in a line. So you have the app open whenever you're gonna sign into something, and then it's just, you have your number. And it works. It was funny, you got a message here, you send money right next to him, so... Dear God. I'm glad that my dad does not have online accounts to be hacked unless it was, his Xbox account, which that is just Microsoft. Welcome in! God. Do I just say wah? Do you want to go with wah or wah? Which would you like to do? I'm not doing all. There's a seven different wahs. What is that username? It's beautiful. Don't diss that username. That username is a fantastic dark. It's eye-catching. It's very eye-catching. I also didn't know there was that many characters allowed for a username, but you live and learn. You learn every day. A car insurance scam the other day. You don't own a... You know? Yeah. Understandable. Understandable. I never... Okay, so I don't get car things. Is it called Wawa? Okay, that's what I'll go with then. That's what I'll go with. I didn't know if you had... You're like, my username is Wawa, but I want to go by Steve. Or like something like that. I can promise I'd never remember that, but I can see it happening. I'm pretty sure someone came in here once and was similar to that, but could be wrong. Very much could be wrong. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I don't have my car or my phone. Like for the longest time, I did not have a voicemail on my phone. So they wouldn't be able to like leave a voicemail at all. So when I found out that I was getting voicemails, I listened through one of them. It was not a scam voicemail. I don't know what it was, but I go and I play it. Number I did not recognize, which is always fun. And literally it was just someone screaming. Like just like bloody murder scream. Sounded like someone was doing it like a prank call kind of like, it was awkward. It was really awkward. And then I listened to one more and it was just someone breathing. Completely different number, by the way. And I stopped listening. I did not listen anymore, and I have not opened up voicemails any other, like, for no. Just have not touched it at all. So, just saying, even if someone does find out my phone number, you guys are I never answer my phone. I pretend like I don't have my phone on me. I wait for it to go straight to voicemail, and then I never check my voicemail. So, hi! If anyone does anything... You answer Discord? I make a point to answer Discord. I do my best to answer Discord. If that says anything, but how bad I am with normal texts that I don't make a point to answer. You did answer any phone calls? I answer phone calls from people in my contacts list. If someone in my contacts list, even if I have not talked to them or don't necessarily know who they are, I will answer them. Rise and Frog, thank you for the follow and welcome in, by the way. No, just no. It's not good. It's not good. Like, I'll answer, and if they're not on my list, I won't answer. That's how it goes. Jingle jingle. Caffeine is a chemical named after a plant found in a coffee bean. Coffee beans was ground up and turned into coffee drink, and that's what's extracted and processed in consumables. I see. So caffeine's just coffee. Why did it say it came from holly? I'm so confused. I'm confuzzled. What's going on? I don't even know. You check your email. You know, I check my email more than I check my text messages. Which is probably bad, but that's also just because school requires it. Like, literally, I've had teachers, especially this semester, send out a message, like, at the wee hours of the morning, like, hey, by the way, I just assigned you a homework assignment. It's due in 2 hours. Coffee beans come off of holly? They do? Oh. Well then. That's something. I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know. I'm just going vroom vroom. I didn't take a drink really quick. Caffeine is a stimulant found in plants, not just holly. Okay, so it's multiple plants. But do they harvest all of them, or it's just there? Is caffeine also, like, if you eat a plant that has caffeine in it straight and they don't process it, is it poisonous, or does it just depend on the plant? Like, now I'm curious. Is, like, how does it function? How did someone find out that you get energized by eating this specific plant and then further find a way to separate the specific stimulant from the plant? It's in tea leaves. Don't tea leaves also make you sick unless you boil them? Like, or is that just something's on the tea leaves and that's what causes the issue? How is penicillin found? I don't know. What's penicillin come from again? Penicillin. From fungi? I don't know. I feel like someone just licked a rock and just licks the thing and says, oh, that didn't kill me. Let's see what it can do otherwise. Hi, what's going on? You should know by now that I don't know things, all right? I am not a very knowledgeable human being. I am existent. I'm knowledgeable about things I care about, and I can tell you penicillin and caffeine are not on that list. You want to talk about cookie cards? I can get you covered on all of Cookie Run Kingdom's lore. I can get you covered on quite a lot of Pokemon lore, not past Gen 8, but I can do the earlier gens pretty well. Licked a rock once. I think we've all licked a rock before. I genuinely think so. Intentional or not. I also know I really like licking. I really used to like licking pennies. I liked the metallic taste. That was when I was like 6. Like somewhere between 6 and 8. That was, yeah. Classmates really get into, that's true. No, that's true. Okay, no, you're right. That was in college, by the way, where the classmate really liked to lick the rocks and licked a piece of obsidian. Yes, that was college. That was college. I'm really glad that no one in ceramics decided, hey, I want to lick a rock. I'm really glad that that's not what's happened. But yeah, zero surprise with the pennies. At least I didn't eat them. I just licked them. It didn't actually last very long because I got sick off of it. Drink the glaze. That is the worst thing you could have ever said. Do you know what kind of crap they make the glazes out of? It's not healthy. Definitely not healthy. Yeah. To your question on Mario, okay. Pokemon, Kid Icarus, and Cookie Run are like the 3 things I could really talk about. I could also, it's not as impressive because it's a very short series. I could go off on murder drones. I could go off on a lot of things. Penicillin was found because a bit of fungi drifted onto a plate of bacteria, and they were testing it in World War I and realized it killed the bacteria. And you know, that story is way more fascinating than learning that it came from a piece of fungi. If I'm being completely honest. I'd be fascinated to know how science works in that kind of situation. Like, how much of it was accidental? Like, that sounds accidental. If that was not accidental, I don't know what the hell they were running, but I don't know. You knew a kid who ate clay in 3D art in elementary school? I feel like every art class in elementary school had someone that ate things they were not supposed to. Because there was a kid I remember very clearly. So, I don't think I've ever talked about this art class. It was I went to a very, very poor elementary school. And it's only relative because like I drove a long ways to go to the middle school I went to get advanced math education. And then my high school was pretty high ranking. But my elementary school was not. And we had an art class that had a lot of different activities. A lot of it was just pencil paper drawing. We did some collage things. During the collage things, there was a kid that liked to eat paper, colored paper, specifically liked the purple paper. I don't know why I remember this, but the boy really liked eating purple paper. Didn't really, like, kind of refused to eat any other piece of paper. I don't know what that was about. And then we did do clay. I don't remember what kind of clay it was, but, I don't know if I definitely don't think it was air dry clay. But someone ate it. I remember that much. Because we had to make dinosaurs. And I don't know where this dinosaur is. I can go try and take a picture of it if anyone's interested, but there was a dinosaur. And, we all had to make dinosaurs, and someone ate the foot off of someone else's dinosaur while they were trying to sculpt it. It was a weird elementary school. It was not me, by the way. I did not eat the foot off dinosaur. I made my dinosaur's really pretty, guys. Wait, dinosaur? Yeah, I'm gonna, okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna go see if I know where it used to be. I don't know if it's still out. Let me go see if I can find this dino, because I feel like this is very important. I know I've never shared it before. Again, this was elementary school. Let me go find this. I will be right back. I'll be right back. Never mind, I have no idea where it is. It was not on the shelf it was supposed to be. Damn, that would have made a really great story piece. Wait, is it in this room? Not on that shelf. My shelves are a mess right now, so I probably wouldn't even find if it was there. It used to be on a shelf that now is like home to all my high school ceramics projects. I failed you, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fail. Okay? Also, this gum is getting really gross. It really didn't take long for this gum to get gross. Spit this out really quick. And take a drink. Alright. Whew. Alright. Do we wait a second, or do we, You picked the crappy gum? What? No, I didn't pick the crappy gum. That was the neuro gum. But now I have the fancy, now we have the expensive caffeine gum. I'm gonna wait a second though. We're gonna see if my mind can like fall off. Well, yeah, okay. We're gonna go back to, sure, I might have caffeine in my system. Strong caffeine is better. We're gonna see, okay? We're gonna see how far my mind can off track. The second I feel like I've completely lost my train of thought, we're sticking the better gum in my mouth. I still have not opened this, by the way. Can you hear the rattle? Can you, like, I don't know if it gets noise gated or not. Yes, you can. Perfect. See, guys, I have plastic in my hand that has caffeine gum. Amazing. Wait, I take it I should only take one piece. Do not exceed 2 pieces in 3 hours. Guys, that sounds scary. Wait, let's read the warning label on this. Warning, keep out of the reach of children. If pregnant or nursing, ask a doctor before use. Do not use as a substitute for sleep. Limit use of caffeine-containing medication, food, or beverages with this product. Ingredients: sugar, gum base, dextrose, caffeine, natural and artificial flavors, corn syrup, less than 2% sucrose, matadoxtrin, whole bunch of things I can't pronounce, and colors. I get to eat colors, guys. I get to eat colors! Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited. I get to eat colors. I didn't even have to read the warning label. You could have told me that. That I get to eat colors? You could have told me? You could have told me? That's fancy, okay? Well, I'm gonna take a whole bunch of water before I do this, because I feel like I don't, like, if this piece of gum dies, then I'm not gonna be happy. So let me just keep, like, my throat's unhappy, and I think it's still allergies. I'm not really sure, though. In colors, you can see the sound. It's fantastic, isn't it? Also, I don't really, I'm so upset that I don't really have other stories to talk about, at least, like, recently. Like, sure, I helped my mom fix our PC, but that's it. And, like, the rest of everything, like, I need to work. I think after this stream, I need to try and work on the cosplay for, level up some more, because I need, like, I think the most pressing piece right now is to airbrush the wig, because I got the wig back from the stylist, and now it just needs some more color, and I need to add the magnets for the ears on. The ears are already done. It's not cross-dress! Okay. I'm not trying to look masculine. I am not hiding anything, okay? It's gonna be the character, but with tatas, okay? That's what's happening. But you know, the character's already very androgynous, so, you know, I'm not trying anything. It's just gonna happen, okay? Okay, glad we're all in agreement. And then, if I don't get to, like, because I have to braid my hair very, very tightly and then pin it to my head, which takes forever. So I might not do the wig today. I might end up just going to try and find, what's it called? Foam, because I need to start making the tail, and I don't have the foam for it. So, like, I need couch cushion foam, like really thick piece of couch cushion foam. I know it used to be at Joann's. The lack of Joann's has really been an issue for this product. Just buy a tail. It's not gonna be, it needs to be a specific shape. And I want to have motion, so I need to do that all myself. When is Level Up? Level Up is the weekend of April 24th. Whatever that weekend is. That's Level Up weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I will not be streaming that weekend. I'll keep bringing this up, but that weekend, it's like the second to last weekend of April, I will not be streaming. Okay, bye. Oh, bye, Daya. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, second to last week. That's not important for the moment. But yeah, Level Up. Level Up's fun. Level Up's very fun. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited for Level Up. But more pressing, I need to work on this costume, because I've known I wanted to do this costume since, like, August, and I haven't touched it. So I think I actually knew, like, in May. As soon as I laid eyes on Manjo, I'm like, that's the costume. I want that costume. So, like, I don't have much for this costume left. Obviously, the wig. The wig needs color. Otherwise, I think it's good. And then I need to add a white trim to the jacket I got off Amazon, and then that'll be good. And then, what else is there that needs, there's something else. You've been procrastinating? I have not been procrastinating. I've been slowly collecting all the pieces for this. I already have the pants. I have the shoes. I just ordered the socks that'll work with it. I found out, so let me pull up a picture of this character so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Do I not have a picture of Manju on my desktop? Manju cookie. Sure, we can use this picture. Can it not be pixelated, please? I would like a non-pixelated picture of Manju. Good enough. Okay. This is the character. This is the character that I'm gonna be cosplaying. Okay, open up CRK. I'm not opening up CRK. People will hit the end stream button if the second I open that. So this is the character, right? The wig is definitely a very, like, I gave it to an actual hairstylist and they made it as realistic as possible. I'm like, you know what? Fine. So it's not exact. But where's my little cursor? I have to add the shading with the airbrush. That's gonna be fine. I have the ears made. They're not gonna be pointing the sides, they're gonna be pointing forward, but that's just because that's the only way it'll fit on my head. I have the pants, I have the shoes, I have socks coming in the mail. Now for the chest, it's really hard to see in this picture because it's hands covering it, but I got like a white tube top basically, to go over it. And then to get the bandage effect, I've been like punching myself because I couldn't figure out how to get the bandages to look like bandages because a white tube top is not going to do that. So you guys get to go through my whole cosplay talk with me. Basically for the bandages, like the first thought I had is, hey, I can use gauze, right? Gauze look like bandages. People use them for mummies and stuff. No, they're too see-through and too many holes. So did not go with gauze. Spent a long time thinking what else to use. I ended up getting, because I remembered my time in like a cast, and like there was this like colored rope that would go around the cast, or like colored, what, a ribbon? I don't know what the hell it's called. Basically, it ended up being horse wrap. I got white horse wrap. That's what we're gonna be using. Hi, Joven. Hi, Joven. Welcome in, Joven. Fantastic line. Fantastic line. But yeah, actually over the chest, yeah, no. So, okay, all the layers of this costume, may as well go through it. The first thing, corset. And then, with the corset, then there'll be the white tube top over that. And then there'll be, like, the horse wrap going around over the tube top so that there's still a white base, and the horse wrap does that. So you can buy that are meant specifically for that purpose, but that's expensive. And horse wrap was cheap, and it sticks to itself, and it's not going to take very long to wrap. Anyone want to, wait, anyone want to make a bet that she'll forget when walking around a lot in those sandals? Okay, I've been practicing in the sandals. Thankfully, I did not try and go for complete accuracy because his sandals only have like the one middle piece, and hell no, I'm not smart enough for that. So no, it's two. I have two pegs. I have two pegs, okay? I have two pegs on my sandals, and I can walk. It's gonna be a learning curve, but it'll be fine. But yeah, I have a jacket that's close enough that has the white trim, or I need to add white trim too. We have the trim, I just it needs to be hand sewn on. I need to make the tail completely. I have the fur for the tail. I have the skill, because I had to airbrush the ears completely. I can airbrush the tail, that won't be an issue. Cosplay outfit by getting a handicap. Not gonna get a handicap, we're gonna be fine. Gonna be fine. But I need to make the tail. What I'm gonna do for the tail attachment is just steal the belt that I used for Jay's tail with the Murder Drones cosplay. Because that's just a tactical belt. Like, I'm gonna wrap this little red ribbon around the tactical belt and put like a little black tab right over the clasp. So you won't really notice the belt too much, because it'll be decorated. I'm gonna make this pointy like sword thing out of foam. It shouldn't take too long. And the big rope, I think I'm gonna need to get red fabric and like tie it, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to find a place that sells really fat red rope anywhere. So I think I can use, I saw like a tutorial on how to make red fabric into a rope that looks like that. Favorite cookie, Silent Salt? I'm sorry for your loss, Joven. I am sorry for your loss. Won't say any more in case you're, yeah, hi. But yeah, that's it. And then the most important part, I need to learn how the hell to do makeup. I'm not wearing, actually, I might wear colored contacts. I haven't decided. I don't really want to, but I might need to. We'll see. But I need to learn how to do makeup. I'm just gonna say now, I never wear makeup unless it's a very special occasion. And I feel like this is gonna require some very fancy makeup to make it look okay. So we're gonna see. Anyway, that's my cosplay talk. Thank you for coming to my cosplay talk. I like talking cosplay. But that's what I need to do. So most likely after the stream, I'm gonna need to go and either go to like Home Depot or something, or some place that sells really thick foam for couches. And there, like eyeshadow and wing stuff. Pretty much. I also need to learn how to do like foundation, because the wig is a very light, unnatural blonde. And it doesn't that blonde specifically does not really go with my skin tone well, so I'm gonna need to try and manage my skin tone to at least not look funky with that blonde. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting. So I need to learn it all. I also, my family, my mom and I, neither of us wear makeup. No, she doesn't wear makeup either. Really, the only person I know in my family that wears makeup is my cousin, and she does not live close anymore. She moved to a different state. I could have probably easily gone to her, but I cannot. Ask your cousin. She's not in town anymore. She's on phones. I haven't talked to her for years. Okay? I have not talked to my cousin in years. I don't know if my cousin even wants to talk to me. I don't think I'm on bad terms with my cousin. Last time I talked to my cousin, I was helping her move. Should I tell this story? Absolutely not, but I'm going to anyway. When I was trying to move her out of the apartment, she got arrested. I don't think this is a, I don't think that this is something that I need to talk, like, I don't know. I'm not calling my cousin. I'm just I'm just saying I'm not calling my cousin. It was okay. It ended up being a false report, but that's what happened. I was helping her move out of her apartment. My mom and I were helping her move because she was moving out of state to get out of the household with who was just basically becoming her ex. She wanted to move out, and the ex got her arrested, at least like in holding, before they could figure out that she didn't actually do anything. But I'm just saying, I'm not calling my cousin, okay? I'm not. Thank you and good night. So I don't have anyone that can teach me how to use makeup. I don't have any like IRL female friends, especially ones that use makeup. Like, I have one IRL female friend that I talk to every once in a while. Been here from the start. Hi, Frost. Welcome. I highly doubt it because he didn't make me drown yet. But yeah, I think what's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna have to like go to a mall or something, like one of the malls that have a beauty store, and like get one of the makeup artists to like do my makeup one day, teach me how to do it, and then buy the makeup that they use. Like, it's gonna be expensive as hell, but I feel like that's the best way. I've watched YouTube tutorials, and trust me, I suck at it. And I can't just go to like a makeup artist on the day of, because I'm not going to, they're not gonna be open early enough, because like I have to line up for level up. Like, I have to start getting ready for cosplay at level up at like 6:30 in the morning or earlier. Let me take the drink really quick. Thank you, Frost. Plus, I don't even know if there's gonna be makeup art, like, I don't even know where I could go for makeup at level up, because like I don't even know how I'd get to a makeup artist the day of level up. Whatever. It's gonna be exciting, and I'm gonna be watching a lot of YouTube. If anyone here, I highly doubt any of you know how to do makeup, but yeah, Iron Mouse will be at level up. Iron Mouse was at level up last year. The only thing is, I'm pretty sure to meet Iron Mouse last year, because I think I saw this on a billboard, you had to go and buy lingerie, and then after you bought the lingerie, it was a lottery system to see who would get to meet her. I'm pretty sure is how it worked last year. What? That is, that you had to buy, I'm pretty sure buy Iron Mouse lingerie to go and meet Iron Mouse at level up last year. I'm only assuming that you're also gonna have to buy from whoever she partnered with this time. I don't remember who she partnered with. And that's there. How to do makeup? Well, I might need, if you truly know how to do makeup, I'll need tips. I'll need tips. I'm not gonna like show myself putting on makeup, but like things. So let me show the character again. Do you know how I could do makeup that would look like that? Like his face makeup. Do you know how I could do that? I need to do that. I think I need to do that. Awkward moment. No, I did not buy the Iron Mouse lingerie. If Iron Mouse had like one of those computer things where she was just walking around, maybe I could muster up the courage to go and try and say hi, but I also bet she'd be bombarded. That is the only chance that, like, the only time I would go. I would not go out of my way to line up for an Iron Mouse meet and greet because I'm sure there'd be a lot of other people there and I want to give them their chance and I'd just be awkward. If she had a panel, I'd go to her panel. As long as it didn't overlap with anyone else's, I'd go to her panel. That'd be fine. But I don't know. It depends. We'll see. I don't know. They haven't released the full schedule for Level Up yet, or even like the full list. Like they're still obviously announcing people going. So actually, let me see. Level Up Expo. Let me see. Did they update the guest list? I want to see. I don't think they have. They update it very slowly. Guests. Let's see. Who's going? K-pop Demon Hunters trio. Couple Marvel peoples. The Free Ren cast. The not Hell of a Boss. The Has Been Hotel cast. Digital Circus cast. Who else? That looks like the main, and Jujutsu Kaisen cast. Plus a few, like, Naruto's voice actor. Like, a few other people's invited guests. Looks like mainly cosplay people. Okay, wait, maybe if I go to the Twitter. Level Up Twitter. Oh my god, Mulg, you'll find one! You'll find one eventually! We'll find one eventually. You can, I need to get a new Pokemon pack. The only thing is, I'll then have to, like, I could have every single Pokemon in here. The problem is then I'd need to pay like 15 bucks to get the full version of Stream Avatars after I've already paid for Stream Avatars. I'm like, I'm holding off. Plus everyone will lose their current, like, models and everything. Level Up Expo. Twitter. There we go. Level Up Expo. The Twitter. There we go. Okay, I think I found it. Let's see if anything. I doubt anything new is posted. Smash player. I don't care about the after parties. I'm not going to the after party. Video game player. Are they adding the cast for Delicious and Dungeon? There's at least one voice actor for that. Gamers. And then a little further, and we have... No. Okay, they have not announced. I bet they're gonna slow down their announcements. Just slowing through Pokemon Go stuff. I hope you find one. Matt Menser's gonna be there? Wait, which one? Who's Matt Menser? Which one is this? I don't know the peoples by name. I don't know 90% of the people. You're speaking. Wait, Dark, are you gonna go? You sound like you're gonna go to Level Up, Dark. Let me take the drink really quick. Thank you, Frost. Also, I can feel my thoughts slipping. It's time for the caffeine gum. The really, really high caffeine gum. Caffeine gum. How do I open this? Can I don't know. Wait, does it twist? No, that looks like a pop top. No, that is a pop top. Pop top. Oh my god, that's a big piece of gum. It's also blue. Guys, I get to eat color. It's a lot larger than I thought it was gonna be. I'll open a bag. It's not a bag. It's in a container. Does this sound like a bag to you, Foggy? This is not a bag. Okay. Piece of gum. It's also crunchy. Neat. Not just the large bags, that's good. Yeah. I mean, I think the listing had both. This is actually this is a lot better of a a lot better of a mint flavor than the cheap stuff. Or the small stuff. Oh my god, it's also hard. Why is it so hard? Sorry, give me a second, I need to break this gum up. Oh my god. Oh, it's a really nice mint flavor. It's really hard. Shoot, okay, it's getting a little better. How many milligrams of caffeine was this again? Whatever, 125. Okay, well, Oh my god, it's taking forever to actually get it to a point where I can stuff it in my cheek and not feel uncomfortable with it. Oh. Okay. Okay. I think I got to a point. We'll see if this causes any differences. I'm not gonna drink it too much, or drink. Yeah, I'm not gonna drink the gum too much, guys. The model seems to have when you're chewing the gum. I don't know. I'm chewing with my mouth closed. And my mouth's like nom 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 nom. Like I'm trying so hard. Like the gum is at the point in texture where it's like you just want to keep chewing it. It doesn't hurt to chew. It's also uncomfortable if you don't chew it because it's just sitting there to be chewed. I also don't know with caffeine gum. Like, is the caffeine instant or is it like the 125 milligrams after a while of eating it? Do a monster tier list? Monster as in like all things supernatural or like kaiju? Not that I know anything about kaiju, or like by monster. What do you mean by monster? You spread out not all at once? Okay. Oh, the drink? I've never had an energy drink in my life, let alone a monster. You know, I don't think that go too well. I also don't trust myself. Also, that'd be very expensive. Because, like, what if I actually like one of them and then I get into drinking energy drinks? That would not probably be for the best. I'd be down for soda ranking. I can't remember if we did that before. I know we did, like, chocolate. I know you had me drink different, like, sodas, but I don't think I ranked them. Did I call it that monster? I don't know. I've never... Okay, growing up, I was not allowed to have caffeine. My parents made it a point to say, you can have soda, you cannot have caffeinated soda. So, from the ages of, like, 1 to 10, I was not allowed to have Coca-Cola. I was not allowed to have Pepsi. I was not allowed to have anything, basically, that was not root beer or Sprite. Those are the only two things I was allowed to drink. And yeah. Poor soul. I was perfectly fine with it. Not cause any issues to me. But, I don't know. It was fine. It was fine. No, it was fine. About 13, and then you've had at least one every day since. Okay. The way I was raised, I had a very good, like, opportunity to have everything I wanted. And I think that's why, like, to this day, like, I have access to soda. Do I want to drink soda most times? No. I have access to a whole bunch of sweets, literally more sweets in my household than I think anyone, like, should ever have in, like, a month. Hardly ever eat it because my entire life I always had access to it. And it's like, sure, it's there. Sometimes I go into the kitchen and I'm like, I really want 5 Oreos. But other than that, like, I never touch the sweets. We have every kind of, like, gummy and chocolate and, like, everything, and I never had it, and I'm pretty sure it's the same way with sodas and, like, everything else. My hands on coffee since age 9, we've been addicted since. My family also doesn't drink coffee. My parents, at least. My grandparents, like, my aunt, everyone else drinks coffee religiously. My parents don't. I never understood it. Maybe one day it'll happen, but just doesn't really. I don't sweets very much. I don't know. Okay, have I told you guys that what my deal is with sweets? Because my deal with sweets is basically, I have, what's it called? Why can't I think? I have a thing where if I eat something that's super sweet, and I'm not talking like, hey, I had a really sweet condiment with this. Like, if I eat multiple Oreos or chocolate or a piece of cake or anything that's like really high in sugar or otherwise really, really sweet, I absolutely need to have protein afterwards. I think this started when I was like a child and I'd always finish everything I ate with a piece of bologna. Now it's to the point where after anything I eat that's sweet, I need to go and like my body literally screams at me, go into the fridge and get like salami or get a piece, like some pepperoni or some kind of like greasy protein is what my, like, it's just what happens. And I don't know why. It just does. And it's there and it's something. Sure, memories from talking about coffee? Coffee? How are you having memories from coffee? What exactly led to that discovery? God, this gum is the exact same texture and it's bugging me. It's not getting softer or harder and I don't know how to feel about this. Oh my god. I'm getting so distracted. Not because I don't know what to say, but just because of the texture of this gum and my jaw's getting tired. I'm gonna shove that in my cheek and we're gonna take some water. As a kid, as you were high school, you get energy drinks for a week and your brother would drink them the next day. Holy god. Yeah, I'm glad that I never got addicted to caffeine. Honestly, I'm worried. Like, I'm probably gonna hide, like, tell my mom hide this gum from me. Because it tastes nice. It's a really nice flavor. I know if I start eating it for the cave flavor, I'm gonna, like, get addicted to the caffeine. Like, I don't feel more energized than when I started. If anything, I feel a lot more low energy than when I started. I don't know if that's, like, the adrenaline from starting stream is wearing off, or caffeine just doesn't give me energy boosts. I really just wanted to see if caffeine makes me more focused or something. But I don't think it does. And clarity of how you eat something. I am tempted. So I only use VTube Studio's basic tracking. Like, whatever VTube Studio's built in with, that's what I use. I could always try to get something like VBridger. Like, I know my model's not specifically made for VBridger, but I know it could add more definition to my model, possibly. Like, at least higher quality tracking, I've heard. So I could always try that one day in the future. I don't really want to pay for VBridger, but I could. I don't know if it changed, though. Caffeine takes a bit to kick in. How long ago did I put this in my mouth? It couldn't have been that long ago, right? Maybe 16 minutes, depending on how much you take. Fair. Why don't you have VBridger? Because it didn't seem important. My tracking seems perfectly fine to me. 15 bucks? Because I don't want to spend 15 bucks. As it is, I need to spend like 7 bucks for the game coming up later. Unless it was in a code that Milk sent me at one point and I just forgot to download it. Because, oh, I forgot to actually mention what we're doing this weekend. So, Saturday, it's gonna be an hour later than, like, normal. You were gifted the game? I don't have it! Did I decline it? It's not in my list, I think. R, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Oh, yeah, it's not in my list. And accept the game. I thought I accepted it. I swear I accept. I'll buy it. It's not a problem. I already promised I'd play it. I thought I had it. And then I was checking earlier today and I didn't have it. Anyway, I don't know. Not for sure I accepted that one. Maybe I accidentally declined it. Sure he sent it to you? Yeah, oh well. Oh well. I'm paying 7 bucks. But see, I don't want to pay for VBridger. It was months ago. Yeah, I thought I bought it. I thought I accepted it. I didn't buy it. I thought I accepted it, Foggy. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. And then we'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Anyway, okay, I keep getting distracted. Saturday, we are doing RV There Yet. I've never played it. I've seen very little about it. We're gonna be with Foggy and Milk, and I think that's it. There's another person I don't know about it. And yeah. It's cheat game. Well, I'll buy it later and it'll be fine. Caffeine's similar to anxiety, and when people get into receptors, I said that's so wrong. Sleepiness, some people just detect the caffeine and get tired. Honestly, I don't know if I don't feel, I kind of feel more tired again, but I don't know if it's related or if it's like stream based, because like this always happens towards the end of stream. Will be living sacrifice. I see. I see. I see. But yeah, Saturday, RV there yet. A slightly later stream than normal. And Sunday will be what's been our current earlier stream, 11 a.m. Pacific time. We're playing King of the Castle. We're only gonna probably have time for one game. Unless that one game's really short, then we can shove 2 games in there. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna do it without religion this time. Every other time I won with religion, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna show off niche knowledge. Hey, I appreciate the niche knowledge. Will I remember it in the future? I have absolutely no idea. But it's fun to know. Yeah. But, yeah. My brain's braining. I think my brain's braining. What else is happening, by the way? Nothing. Nothing else is happening. It's just the freaking cosplay and then the card events, and then I need to start working on one of my group projects. I finally got designated a spot. I need to do research about a thing I don't care about. I don't know how this is where this specific topic ended up going, but I need to do research on freaking buzzballs. I don't know how we ended up in this specific group that we're doing a product placement on alcohol, but we need to do an in-depth analysis of buzzballs, and I don't know. I took what seemed like the easiest thing, which was researching the backstory of the company and what they offer. I don't know anything about them, man. I don't drink alcohol. My whole family is completely dry, so I don't know. The rest of my team are alcoholics though, so maybe it'll be fine. It's whatever. Well, it'll be. Yeah, I don't know. That's just thankfully the other group project's about Disneyland, so I'm happy on that front. Even if I don't think half my team knows what the hell they're talking about, but whatever. We're good. It'll be fine. I need to start doing research on that though. Like I was assigned the piece. I just need to do it. I'm done with it. It's fine. I'm just happy I'm not on the part where we have to make our own product. It's strong and cheap. Yeah, I've never had a drop of alcohol in my life, so I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it. I'll just research the company, do what I need. I think it's a 10-page paper and there's 5 of us, so I think it's a 5 to 10-page paper. So I just need to write a page about the backstory and such, and then we'll be fine. No, I'm not making my own alcohol. I'm not making any alcohol. I'll stay dry. My teammates can talk all they want about it and we'll be fine. Everything will be good. Nothing will be wrong. We'll all just have fun, and then the project will be over, and then everything's good. Because yeah, I had to submit my midterm for that class on Sunday, and now we're good. Know about alcohol? Yeah. You want to do my research paper? My singular page, double spaced, about buzzballs? You wanna do that for me, Shadow? Not that I trust your writing skills. You want to do my homework? My final college project? No? I see. Is it because I shit talked how your writing looks and your lack of capitalization and, you know... Car math? That was a while ago. That was a long while ago. Million better things to do? You know what, guys? You know what? You said better things to do. My mind went straight to cookie again. Surprise, surprise. I need to teach you guys, because I found a simulator. I'm gonna hop in VC later, as long as someone's available. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to play Braveverse. We're gonna learn how to play the card game. So now we can all play together. So would you guys like an impromptu talk on how to play Braveverse? I know I made some of you guys watch in VC, but now I can do it here. Okay, now I can do it here. And I can teach how things work, and then we can play later, right? We can play later. And I have decks. I can build a deck for you in whatever color you want. Guys, we can play Braveverse. We should play Braveverse. Almost done with Pocopia for today. Fantastic! We're learning right now. Wait, let me find a Braveverse stage. Let me find a picture. We're gonna talk. Yeah, this is a really shitty picture, but it works. Okay. Hi, Willow. Hi, Willow. We're gonna learn how to play a card game right here, right now. Send the link. I'll send the link later. It doesn't, I need to teach you how to play the game here because the link is a third-party simulator that just works really well. So in Braveverse, you have a deck of 60 cards. I'm not gonna go into the extra deck because it's not important. It has been a while, Willow, but welcome in, welcome in. We're learning, we're learning. So with Braveverse, you have your deck of 60 cards. Now there's a few important areas I need to talk about. First, you have your trash. This is where all cards go that you no longer need. Like anything you use, items or traps or any of this, I'll go into it later, all goes into the trash. Also, HP cards that you put underneath your card go into the trash. Again, I'll get into that later. Support area. This is at the start of every turn, you put one card into the support area. That card can then pay for attacks and for items, and everything you want to do has to be paid for with support. Is this like Pokemon? I don't know, because I don't know how Pokemon works. I went for the how to play and level up last year, and I completely forgot absolutely everything. He's the 150, but we're learning. Stage area. Stages are like items. We'll get into that later. Break area. Most important area of the game. This area, if you get a break area up to level 10, the way you get levels is by playing a cookie. Cookies all have a level 1 through 3. If you kill cookies and the combined levels of all the dead cookies equals 10, you lose the game. That's the main lose/win condition for this game. So everything that dies, break area level 10, that's death. Alright. Very poor explanation of the areas out of way. At the start of every game, players draw 6 cards. I don't have card pictures. I really should. Here, we're... Card. People draw 6 cards. There's cookie cards, like this one. It's really poor quality. There's also items, stages, and traps. At the start of every game, each player will place a card face down, pretend this is face down, onto the field. Once both players have done so, they flip their cards over, and, you will put however many numbers the card has for HP. Can I put the cursor above the picture? The HP. You'll put, so in this case, 5 cards. You'll put 5 cards face down underneath this cookie. That will represent their HP. These cards come straight from the top of your deck, so whatever's in your deck goes underneath this cookie. When a cookie attacks, you will flip over that HP card, and that will signify the damage. Those cards then go into the trash. The flipping is important because there are specific cards with yellow text at the bottom that either have things that are like, draw 1 card, or discard a card from your hand to gain 1 more HP onto this cookie. Hi, Sky, we're learning how to play Braveverse. That is how the HP mechanic works. If a cookie loses all of their HP cards, it then goes into the break area. And the level, which you can see in the top left corner, this one, level 3, for example, gets added to the break area, and like I said earlier, break area level 10 equals death. Now, at the start of every turn, after each player has placed their cookies, players will take turns going into their phases. If you are the first player, if you choose to go first, if you win the rock, paper, scissors, or however you decide to go first, you will place 1 card, any kind of cards, item, trap, or stage, or anything you have into the support area, and this will be your cost. When you have enough cost to pay for things, you can do that. If you go first, you cannot do the main attack, which is right here. Costs different amounts for different cards. However, you can do activate abilities, which this one doesn't have. You can place stages, you can do anything except main attack. Most times though, first player doesn't do anything, immediately passes to the next person. Every turn after the first one, players have to draw 2 cards from their deck, add it to their hand. You don't need to place a card into the support, but it's highly recommended, and then the turn moves on. You can play item cards that can do whatever the item does, and during your turn, you can also play stages during your turn. However, you can only play traps when an opponent activates a main attack on you. Most traps are like pay 2 to -2 damage incoming. This one would be it only let 1 damage through. Basics. I probably lost absolutely everyone because I am terrible at explaining things. But yeah, basics of the game. Each player takes turns going pow pow to the other person, and then we're good. Yeah. Hands-on learner. Yeah, I'm terrible at explaining. It doesn't help that I only have 1 card on the field. It's really bad. But basically, players take turn, draw a card, support, attack / item, repeat, attack, blah 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 blah. Perfect. The game ends if either you reach break area level 10 or you have no cookies to play in your hand. You can play up to 2 cookies on the field at once. But if there are no cookies on the field and this, like, your only cookie on the field dies, you have to immediately replace it or else you lose the game. I have lost like that before. A lot of people have lost like that before. So don't let that happen. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's about it. I can't really explain it any better without giving visual representation, but yeah, it's easy. It's really easy to play. If anyone wants a less shitty explanation and wants to actually try the game, let me know. There's a lot of different mechanics. I play red. Red is about hitting hard and doing absolutely nothing. Some play off the trash, some play off support area. Freaking yellow sucks because it revives things from the break area. Whatever. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It was really poorly explained. We can play that later in VC. We can play that. I think that's doable. Mention, could you re-explain? You sure? You sure? You know, I don't even need the visuals. 60 card deck. At the start of every game, you place a card face down. Once both players have placed the card face down, you flip it over. Reason you do the face down thing is because you're allowed to mulligan once. You can put all your cards in your deck and shuffle it if you hate your hand. You're interested? I just want to keep saying, you know, more the merrier. But yeah, you start with 6 cards, place one down in the field, flip it over, add however many HP cards are under that card. Then there, the trolling is not as funny. Hey, shush, okay? Shush. We're going, okay? I just want to play the game. And we're gonna put the game in VC. And everyone's gonna have issues, because everyone's gonna become puzzled. I've only taught 2 people online how to play the game, and that was at like, I don't even know why I was awake this late. It was like 1 a.m. right before time change, and I had gotten a ping in a Discord server that I had texted in once, and they were like, hey, you said you played Braveverse, right? Can you teach us how to play? And it was at 1 a.m. and the text had woken me up, and I'm like, yeah, I'll teach these random people how to play Braveverse at 1 a.m. And then I didn't go to bed until like 3. That was a fun night. Pretty sure I had stream. No, I just had class. No, it was like a Sunday night or something. No, Monday. It had to be a Monday night because I had a long class the next day. Yeah, it was a Monday night. It was fun. They were nice. They were nice enough. But I can teach others. It's more of a game that you learn hands-on than anything else. You just gotta get some cards or, yeah, simulation. Simulation is probably the easiest. But yeah. Just back up and go through the whole bit again. I already deleted them off my OBS. Look, you have a card. Got a card. It's a very blurry card. You like my Holly Berry card? It's a very good card. You like my card? Let me take the drink. Thank you for the drink, Frost. Up front, something else instead of learning a card game into a simulation. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Oh my god, this gum got hard. My god, cold water plus gum does not go well together. I don't want to spit it out either, because, like, I can only take 2 pieces in 3 hours. Okay. Whew, I also forgot to say the sip sip, but I took the drink. I took the drink, Frost. Sip sip, sip sip. I took the drink. Anyway, though, I don't think I really have anything else to, go through. I think that was about it. Let's join this gum. Alright, I'm spitting it out. It got really hard really quick. Let me take the drink. You feel lovely. Wait, what? Are you feeding chickens and the you dumped the feed? You dumped the feed into your boot? How dare you dump the feed into your boot? You didn't even dump it, you just dumped it. I didn't know chicken feed could be dumb. How dare you make the chicken feed dumb, Sky? Let gum get wet when you take how do you not let gum get wet when you take a drink? I stuffed it into my cheek, right? And like even just taking it just goes into like no. It's got wet and now it's hard and now it's in the trash can with all the other gum. So, you know, isn't that magical? Wow. I mean, dumb. I figured. I just wanted to give you. Ooh, you know. Instantly go down or do you let it sit? Okay. My water is so cold that I let it sit in my mouth for a second to warm up. On a Tuesday, I know Scales. Hi Scales, welcome in Scales. It is on a Tuesday. I have spring break this week. That's why I'm live on a Tuesday. And I took caffeine. And I will admit right now, I don't have any, I paused for a second to see if I don't have any secondary thoughts. There are no secondary thoughts going through my head. It's probably a bad thing, but yeah, like normally when I pause, something pops into my head. Nothing is popping into my head. It's very quiet right now, and I don't know how to feel about this. I don't feel any more energetic. I was a lot more energetic at the start of the stream. But, yeah. Okay, bottomless tapas. Were they good? Were they good, Scales? I hope they were good. Please tell me they were good. I hope they were good. Your blank state. Mm-hmm. And it's... okay. I have thoughts. I'm not completely blank. They're not coming to me. You had 5 courses. Were they good? Like... And if it's bottomless, sometimes you just eat it to eat it, but were they good? Were they worth eating 5 courses worth? That's the true question. I hope they were. I hope you had fun. Did go to the gym earlier. It was tasty. I'm glad you had a good day. I had Arby's, aka roast beef sandwiches with really weird sauce and curly fries. Not healthy. Very American. But that's it. There was a 90-minute time limit. Did the place basically do it where they serve your plate slower and slower as the time goes on? Like, where you had to shovel the food and then finish as fast as possible because it's gonna take them 10 minutes just to get the next plate out? Because I know I went to an all-you-can-eat, like, Korean barbecue place with my throwing club way back in the day. We were in a different, I think we were in a different state. I don't know, like, I don't remember where we were. I remember this place very clearly because I didn't want to go because it was really expensive. But I had to go because the rest of the team was going. And we got there and it was like you had 2 hours to eat as much as you want. The only things that were extra were like the entrees, which of course the entrees taste better than the meat. And it was also like a cook your own kind of beef, like platter kind of thing. And let me tell you, they were really upset when a whole bunch of throwers, aka people who eat, like, we all ate a lot. We weren't big people by any means, but we ate a lot. And they started bringing out the plates slower and slower as time went on. Limited starters let you order the next portion or serve the food. That's nice, because ours, you had to clean the plate, which was fine because we were all like freaking vacuum cleaners, but I don't know. It was exciting. Putting 3 videos and there isn't any buffer. I'm glad. I don't know how your internet's better when you're uploading stuff, but maybe it means you're the one getting all the internet and like everyone else in your household's having an issue. I know I accidentally did that to my dad during Halo night for him one night because we got the new fiber internet and it works fantastic. I have never had any issues with it. But I think that's because my computer being wired takes priority. Like, I think it's wired above his. So even if he plugs his Xbox in, it takes priority over him. I'll take the drink. 1 second. Like, I think, like, he was playing Halo and he was doing fine. And then I joined a voice call on Discord and it screwed up his Halo game. And then he's like, I don't know what happened at this time last night. It disconnected. I'm like, oops, I think that was me. So now every day I need to disconnect from that internet. I'm so glad I don't need to move the internet box anymore. but whatever. Let me take the drink. You ruined his Halo night? He just had, a skill issue. Sip and thank you for the drink, Frost. But yeah. Free bins, put food on trays and you get it whenever you want. Yeah, I've only eaten one all-you-can-eat place. No, it's not a buffet. If it was a buffet, then that's different. But only one place. And it was not great. Like, it tasted really good, but it was not... They were definitely upset at how much we were eating. Freebies bottles on the router. Yeah, there's no more Febreze bottles. There's no more Febreze bottles. The router is not in this room. It's in like the front room. Or like the one I'm connected to is in the front room, and I just have a wire that runs through the house that goes to my computer. And we're good. Yeah, everything works. Everything's fine. Drinks were not included, but they had 2 13-pound mocktails. You know, mocktails are the unalcoholic ones, right? The non-alcoholic drinks, if I'm not mistaken. But hopefully it was good. It sounds like it was a good time. Yes. Okay. I know things. I'm smart. I might not have known that caffeine came from coffee beans, but whatever. No alcohol. All right. That makes sense. I mean, that makes sense with the word mock in it. I was kind of just guesstimating, but I'm glad I'm not dumb. I'm very glad I'm not dumb. Will you ever cosplay Shadow Milk? No, I will not cosplay Shadow Milk. If I was gonna cosplay anyone that wasn't Manju, it would have been Black Sapphire, but I cannot pull off a suit. I definitely do not feel like I can pull off Shadow Milk's freaking, like, Harlequin outfit. Nuh-uh. No, that's not gonna... Yeah, no. Maybe, like, if I was gonna cosplay a female Cookie, Shadow Milk's not a female, by the way. Like, maybe. I think the next option I would have had was Eternal Sugar, because I like her outfit. Yeah, I think that's it. Shadow Milk from Teemu. I'm not gonna be Teemu Shadow Milk. If I'm gonna cosplay someone, I want to go all in with the cosplay and either be as accurate as possible or look good in it if possible. Use gender as an excuse. I did not want to be Black Sapphire because I did not think I could pull off the suit look. Can I wear a suit? Sure. But the problem with suits and being female is that the tatas normally pull the suit weirdly, and I'm not custom tailoring a suit with a purple undershirt specifically for cosplay. Okay? I don't have a black suit. I'm not gonna custom tailor a suit. So, okay. At least with Manju, it's a tube top with bandages. Sugar, Eternal, okay, yes. That is why I was fine with Eternal Sugar. I just don't like her hair. I did not want to try and create her hair in wig form. But yeah, no, I was perfectly fine with that. Plus, I didn't really want to have to go through the hassle of making wings again. Like, I did, Shaltier from Overlord in her battle armor one year, and those wings were a nightmare, okay? I didn't want to have to try and figure that out. One day, I want to try and make a full cosplay of my avatar. I want to. But I'm scared because of the wings, and I'm not doing it without the wings. Everything else, perfectly fine. The wings, nuh-uh. But no, I really like Eternal Sugar's design. Honestly, truthfully, I like Pavlova's design a lot more. Specifically the adult Pavlova. Pavlova cookie. Adult Pavlova cookie. I like Pavlova's. Pavlova is I like that design. Let me delete some pictures really quick so I can have more room. This is Eternal Sugar's helper. I like Pavlova's design a lot more. It's also, I think, way too pink for me. But I would probably do that before Eternal Sugar, but it makes it, I don't know. Wait for 2.0 before cosplaying your avatar, then you can make model proportions. That's true. I mean, truthfully, okay, this might be getting too, I could easily, very, very easily pull off this model. Obviously, the hair would need a wig, and I'd need a corset you know, to put everything into place. But okay, as much as this goes, here, let me full model. I could very, very, very easily, apart from my fingers moving like the way they do, no, gonna say right now, should I say it? Absolutely not. Very, very easily doable. Like, truthfully, I basically did this with my Pit cosplay. Other than the V-neck. The V-neck I would not do in person. I'd do a V-neck, but not this deep. I could do it. Prosthetic finger extensions. Everything else, perfectly fine. Close up on the eyes, you're not getting a free eye close up. I'm just doing this so you can see the full model's proportions. These are, should I say it? These are basically my proportions IRL, okay? Like, unintentionally, so the person who drew my initial design was Togi. Togi knows what I look like IRL. I am almost certain Togi drew the model, like, initial concept thinking of me, and then that translated to my model artist, apart from the tatas. The tatas freaking grew. Like, I don't know how the tatas grew, but the tatas grew, and that is it. A smaller V-neck, yeah. I think if I went, I don't know if I'd probably shrink them some. I don't think I could shrink them a lot, because that's what a lot of people associate my model with. They definitely wouldn't move like this. I don't know why they move like water bags, but they do. Anyway, yeah, I could do it. I could very, very easily pull off this look. It would be a hassle to make the dress drape this way, but I could do it. It's not even like a question. It's doable. And yeah, just modesty reasons, I would not have this V-neck at all. I didn't want this V-neck to begin with, but it happened, and whatever. Firm with the size, people don't like it, tell them, yeah. I think when it started, they were at least half the size, if not smaller than they are now. They became something, and that just happens. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. It's not fine. But yeah, I could do it. Slap some colored contacts on there, because surprise, surprise, my eyes aren't gold. And wear the wig. I'd take a lot of makeup, because I think I'd try to make my eyes look larger than they are. Like, there's makeup tips that I've seen, especially from, like, the people who try and be anime characters, where they put, like, the white underneath their eyes to try and make their eyes look larger. I think I'd try and do that with this model. Because, like, my resting state, let me cover my face really quick. Like, you see how wide those eyes are? Like, I'd want to replicate that, and no one in person has eyes that wide naturally. I'd want to do that. Like, I would go out of my way to make it as accurate as possible. That way, no one could come up and be like, so that's what you look like in person. Like, I would modify my face so much with makeup and, like, face tape that you could not tell it was me. But it's so close. Like, it would not take much. It would not take much effort to make myself look like this. It's possible. Anyway, there you go. Got some more details about me. From the Disneyland streams, you already know I'm white, so from like the 4 times my fingers come into camera frame. But, oh well, it's fine. I think also the J cosplay pictures, it's very, I think, obvious. I've been told that the costume hides like the figure pretty well, and I'm pretty grateful for that, but it's doable. Tell you were white? What, the ketchup on tacos? Is that what you're talking about? Or the fact that, like, everything I eat is bland? Which part? Or all of it, all together, everything under the sun? The hash was the giveaway? I can promise other people eat hash. I feel like it's, just an acquired family taste, you know? That's what I would say. That's what I would call it, if nothing else. Acquired. It's not a white thing. Okay? Thank you for hearing me out. I also want to state, my thoughts are not back But I don't think this made me concentrate any better, if I'm being honest. I mean, that's up to you guys. The caffeine has definitely had time to kick in. It is gone. I don't feel any more energetic. I think we can confirm caffeine does not make me energetic. But whatever. If you cosplayed your model, you first need to keep going to the gym to lose that last bit. And then you struggle with the wings and tail. Oh my god, the wings and tail would be such a nightmare. Speaking from experience, okay, I think if my model had the tail it was originally planned to have, I would have a really easy out because my model already has a belt. I could it wouldn't be this curved, but I could easily slip the apparatus to attach the tail onto the belt and that would be fine. But this is also coming from someone who's made so many cosplays and seen so many cosplay videos that it just seems like it's like second nature to imagine how things go together. But I think it'd be doable. Just get a wig, no contacts needed. That's nice. Colored contacts aren't the worst. Let me take the drink. I took the other hydrate. What are you talking about? Oh, I missed Jovi's. Never mind. Double sip sip. Hydrate number 1. Sip sip. Hydrate number 2. Sip sip and thank you, both Jovi and Frost. I did it. Your outfit has a belt. Original outfit had a belt that was dropped very early on. That's fair. Yeah, if you have a belt, the tail could easily attach to the belt. The wings, especially if you want to hide the apparatus, I think I would have an easy time because the hair from the wig would be long enough to cover the apparatus. But like, if yours is still in like ponytail, that would be hard. If you want to cover it, a lot of people don't bother covering the apparatus, but if you want it to be as realistic as possible, the apparatus covering for the wings is the hardest part. Structure is the second hardest. Honestly, the easiest part is creating the skin for the apparatus of the wings, but like if you're, at least yours, unless you try and make them really, like, you try and pose them, like if you keep yours similar to your model where they're very like up and down and kind of, I don't want to say flat, but basically flat. Like the ones I made for Shaltier's cosplay were basically flat and that made it easier. But like these ones, like if I did mine in person, I would not try and add this curve to it. Like how it folds over, I probably would not do that. I'd probably go more off the concept art where they were more flat, if that makes any sense. Just because it'd be easier. Steal my horns! Don't steal my horns! Nuh-uh. I need my horns. My horns make me happy. You wouldn't want me to have a bald spot, would you? That's not very nice. It's not very nice at all. Probably end up making much more static. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't try and add any movement. I think for... I don't know what I do for the scales. So the problem is, for the longest time, I would go to Joann's, probably like once a month, and look at all of the fabric, and they had this scaled fabric in a cosplay section. Exact correct color for my wings. I never bought it because I'm like, you know, this has been here for a long time. It's not gonna go anywhere. Joann's has been in business for so long. This fabric's been here for at least a year. Surely they'll have this by the time I need to make my cosplay. Guess what went out of freaking business? Yeah. I'm salty about that. Very, very salty about that. But anyway, it's fine. Can you pop pit toggles? We don't need the pit toggles. We do not need the pit toggles. Why do I feel like you're just gonna buy the purple cookie? Hey, I can give you a purple cookie. I can just give them to you, right? Yeah, you don't need to pay for them. Unless you want to pay to take them away. That'd be mean. Also, hi Brandon. Welcome in, Brandon. You didn't miss anything. Sorry, I just saw your messages. But yeah, you didn't miss anything. Everything's good. Furry? Furry? What do you mean furry? No. No furry. When it's redeemed? Wait, what? On? Wait, huh? What? Hello? Hello? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Oh well, but look. Purple cookie. Purple cookie. Yeah. You'll do mine as yours. Wait, what? I'm so confuzzled. Also, your new microphone now? Congratulations! I was so bummed when I heard that you lost when you rolled over your microphone cable. I'm like, wait, am I also wrong? Didn't you just recently-ish get that microphone too? Or am I thinking of a different... I know someone had I thought it was you that had just gotten a new microphone relatively recent, like a few months ago recently. Was it you or was it someone else? Because if it was you and it already had to bite it, I am really sorry for your loss. Either way, it sucks you had to lose your microphone. Hopefully the new one works pretty well though. Your new cape, but it didn't. Okay. I see. I see. I couldn't remember exactly, but yeah, I hope the new one works. I hope the new one works. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Try getting the other one once you do. Why does it? There's a really, did the cat just, wait 1 second. It smells really weird in this room. I need to see if like the cat just took a shit in the litter box outside. Wait 1 second. Oh, Fifi, are you out here? No, it doesn't smell weird out there. That's definitely not cat. God damn it! I come back for 1 second. I'm taking purple cookie away from you guys. You missed it? You mistimed it? Okay. Okay. I don't know what this smell is in this room, and it doesn't smell good. Doesn't smell like anything's burning. Truthfully, it smells like pot, but I don't know why it smells like pot. Unless one of the neighbors is smoking or something, but it shouldn't, normally my room's airtight, so I don't know what that's about, but it's there. Your snake died? There's no way. There's no way. It didn't smell weird outside. Okay. Jovi, you just really freaked me out. I need to go and... I can't believe you'd say that. Now I'm worried. I don't know how that would be. Okay, I'm gonna check, Jovi. If my snake's actually dead, I'm gonna ban you, okay? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. You got... I know this is not likely. He was moving around just fine earlier. Go check, okay? You really freaked me out. 1 second. He is perfectly fine, thank you. He is perfectly fine. He's very active because I'm pretty sure he's in his breeding season. But he is perfectly fine. He just shed. He's perfectly fine. Chunker's right above him, my leopard gecko. It's perfectly fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. They're both fine. Both of my lizards, perfectly fine. Oh, that's another. I need to clean this cage today. The snake really needs his cage cleaned, especially because he just shed. I'm gonna use that as, because he shed and he took a crap, and I basically should just clean everything out at this point. Your new Blue Yeti microphone is good for ASMR. Hey, is that what you're gonna do with your new outfit? Is that the route you're gonna take? Instead of, could be a different kind of idol, you know? You can always, it's always an option instead, you know? Their cages is recommended. No, he just had his cage cleaned, but like I was gonna clean out, like, I spot clean the cages. I spot clean the cages every single time I spot anything. This goes for both the gecko and the snake. He shed last night. I think it was last night. And he took a crap right after he shed. And he's been really, really active. I fed him yesterday. And I never want to touch him the day I fed him because I don't want him to accidentally like regurgitate. And I don't want to like pull him out when he's super active because then he'll be trying to escape his little holding enclosure. So yeah, refuse to clean my computer. Well, the snake's a lot more important than my computer. I really like my snake. I really like my animals. But you know, the purple cookie drawing I drew on the dust of the front of my computer is still there. Wait, let me wipe with just my hand. Wipe down. Bye little black sapphire drawing. Oh my god, my hand is gray. Wow, guys, look, it's so clean. Careful with the snake. The snake's not poisonous or anything. He's a constrictor. Honestly, I haven't seen his teeth recently, but I'm pretty sure he still cannot pierce my skin even if he bit me. He's never tried to bite me. He's never lashed out. Clean your computer? I'll clean it eventually. I still need to try and take it into a computer shop to, you know, get them to look at it and possibly swap my hard drive to a different hard drive. Or like my OS to a different hard drive. Or like my C drive to a different hard drive. Whatever. Over a year? Not true. It's been 6 months. Ish. I also need to look at the thermal paste on my, is that the CPU? I can look at it. I don't know what it is though. But I haven't, the thermal paste has not been touched in like 2 years. And I feel like that's kind of important for how much it runs. But I don't know. Let me take the drink. Thank you. Are you off now? No worries. See ya, Scales. Where you speak, the worse it gets. This is what happens when you lose your, your resident computer, knowledgeable computer person. Who may or may not have tried to sabotage my computer the last time they touched it because they were unhappy with me. But you know, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know if that was truthful or not, but it's fine. We're fine. Everything's good. I just wrapped a rubber band around a screw in my hand, and then I can't get the rubber band off of the screw, but I kind of need this rubber band if I'm gonna actually do my hair the way I need to for the wig later. Also, I can feel my throat closing. I think that's a lack of water thing, but my throat is becoming very gummy, and I don't know if this is a gum thing, a caffeine thing, or just a lack of water thing. Your GPU is sagging slightly from the last image posted. Got it? No, okay, no. Hydrate? I just took a drink. I just took it. Wait, oh, I missed Frost last. Wait, did I miss Frost? I'll drink it anyway. Sit, sip, and thank you. I'm taking drinks. I'm taking drinks. I'm taking drinks. It's just slow. Character with a ponytail? I don't know what my character would look like with a ponytail. Actually, you know, funny thing, I'm looking at my character right now. My character with a ponytail is very funnily enough. So I made a Cookie Run OC character because, you know, I'm brain dead and I like Cookie Run and I needed a character insert that was not just me. So I made one, and truthfully, the hairstyle I made for it, apart from the bangs being different, is just it's just this character, but with smaller wings and a ponytail. You could marry Purple Cookie. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Truthfully, they don't with the lore I made for this character, they barely get along with Black Sapphire, by the way. So, not that I put much effort into the lore for the character. It has a backstory. This mainly came to me one night when I was trying to sleep, and then I drew the character the next day, and then I vaguely gave it backstory. Many times in less than 5 minutes? Wait, what? Wait, you did it many times? Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That character's unrelated, and that was just, you know, there was a very conveniently placed building, and I thought it was funny. So, you know. Several times quickly. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't think that happened. That didn't happen. I don't know why you think that happened. Or it's hard to draw in Cookie style. I can imagine. I don't know how it wouldn't be. Look, we're both there. Was Togi there? I remember Milk being there. I don't remember Milk paying attention, though. Togi would not be surprised. Togi still hasn't gotten to see the 5-foot plushie in person, by the way. I know Togi knows of its existence, especially since he commented on the video that I made where the voice actors reacted to it. But, yeah, Togi was here earlier, Brandon. Togi's there because he was the first to watch the wedding. Oh. I see. If it makes you feel any better, Foggy, I also haven't spent any money on Cookie Run recently. In Kingdom. Cookie Run Kingdom. 2 updates now. 2 updates, I have not spent a dime in Cookie Run Kingdom. And I've had better luck actually not spending money in the game than recently. I want to pretend, and I know it's not the reason. Imagine I had better luck because I was actually featured in the video, and I'm like the only person with that name, and I did also have to submit my, I'm pretty sure I had to submit my user, like, code for Cookie Run with the letter. So, like, maybe they gave me better luck, and that's why I've already 3-starred the new legendary without having to, actually pay anything. They rigged it. That would be fantastic. I highly doubt that they did. I think I've just gotten obscenely lucky. But no, I have not hit the pity for the new cookie, which is 250 pulls, you get the cookie for free. I think I'm at, like, 200 pulls. How many? Well, I got 1. Actually, no, I got 2. Literally the very first 10 pull that I opened the game. I got 2 of that cookie. And then the next, I got another one very soon after. That got me to 2 stars. And then I got I got 1 pull from a random box that was just like an event box, and then I pulled it again, and that made me at 3 stars. And no, then I pulled it again just today, yesterday. I pulled it a lot. I don't know what happened to my luck. Let me take this drink really quick, by the way. Sip and thank you. I highly doubt. Yeah, I doubt it too. But my luck this update has been obscenely crazy, especially since the costumes came in less than 20 pulls. Also unheard of, by the way. I spent so many goddamn pulls last time. I think I did like 300 pulls to get both costumes or more, which is a lot for costumes. A lot. It's really hard. Also, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 really big codes with costume pulls and stuff. Like 10 costume pulls and plus gems. I have 10 of these that I've been collecting from the card game because they open boxes and they give away the toppers. I have them and they're there and they exist, and they're fun. I have them and I didn't need to use them this update. I don't even know how many I've used already, but also the game store that I'm going to Thursday, because they're having a random event because we can't do the normal events on the weekends because of pre-release. The person who manages us was like, I asked him because they only give away the box topper pack, they don't give away the codes. I'm like, hey, what do you do with the codes? And they're like, I don't know, I put them in a pile. I'm like, he's like, do you want them? Like, yeah. It's like, okay, when I find them, I'll give them to you. And I'm like, holy shit, if I can get a pile. I don't even know how many boxes of these codes they've opened. If they actually have them, if they actually have these codes, oh my god, because I can think of at least 7 boxes. And these codes, like, the stuff they give you is like $20 worth of stuff in game. If I can get all of the codes, they said, like, the event manager who works for, or like actually plays the game, was listening to this conversation and said I could get them. If I start getting all of the codes for this game, I'll never need to spend money on Cookie Run again. I will have so many costume pulls. I could start giving them away to people in our Discord server that actually want them. Oh my god, I could get the codes, guys. The codes. Oh my, the codes. And ow! I picked up my code pile and I slammed them down and like, I just pinched my finger between a code card in the corner of my desk, and that, I think that's a paper cut, but anyway, we're fine. I also just dropped a rubber band on the floor. There it is. Grab my rubber bands. Okay. We're good. Shaking your head right now? Nuh-uh. Good job. We're here. We're fine. But anyway, I think that's it. I think that's it for today, if I'm not mistaken. I can't think of anything else to talk about. We've talked a lot about Cookie. I think we found out that the caffeine does shut off my secondary thoughts. It doesn't necessarily, like, I think if I'm playing a game, it'll make me more focused. I'll reserve it for if we do like another power wash sim thing. But I think for normal just chatting, honestly, just the normal like sugar gum is perfectly fine. I don't think the caffeine's necessary. I think that's what we've learned. Coming to get bail? No worries. Don't apologize. You have stuff to do. Having a life is no need to apologize for. Your brother to go with you to the event in Times Square, New York. I have fun. If you go to it, have fun. Cause I wish I could go, but it's also happening during Level Up weekend, and I'm very sad about that because I'm almost certain they're gonna send VAs over there. I'm also really worried because they have not officially announced their going to Level Up. So I'm scared that they're gonna cancel on Level Up, even though it's been on their list for a long time. But have fun. If you get to go, have fun. I'm not going all the way across the United States to go to that event. I wasn't even able to go to the one that was right next to Disneyland because I was broke. But yeah, have fun. Have fun if you get to go. I want to go. I don't get to go, but I want to go. Yeah, I think that's it for today's stream though, because I need to start working on this cosplay. Imagine being broke. Imagine. Technically, I'm not broke, but I don't spend the money I've earned on stream, and I haven't had dog sitting, so I kind of am broke. Let me take the drink really quick. Thank you, Frost. Sip and thank you. Wait, 1, 2, or 3? Let's go with 1. Go with 1, Foggy. Anything wrong with 1 today? Let's go with 1. I'll drop my freaking rubber band again. Hello, little rubber band. Little rubber band. I don't even see it this time. Where the hell did it go? Is it like on my pants? No? Oh, I lost my rubber band. That sucks. Anyway, yeah. I think that is it. Yeah. I'm gonna try my best to be in VC later. If anyone's interested in Braver, Sky, I know you were interested. Everyone's free to come. I can teach everyone better than I taught today. What do you need the makeup for? Manju cookie cosplay. I just need to know, like, what the hell I need. Like, eyeliner or eyeshadow or foundation, or like what the hell it would need, and I don't know anything about it. But anyway, yeah. Thank you. Everyone, thank you for coming to today's stream. I know it was a little random. I know I kind of got off topic. I know I talked about Cookie a lot. I apologize, but I don't apologize. And yeah. Can you send a pic to media? Yeah, I can send a pic of the cookie to media. It's not a problem. But yeah. Thank you for coming to today's stream. That's it for today. We're gonna be back on Saturday. Slightly later stream than normal, playing RV there yet. And yeah, thank you for coming, and I'll see you next time.